Well, thank you for having us. Just wanted to introduce the organization a little bit and to kind of hand it off to you and tell you a little bit more about kind of why we're here. So Community Through Sports is a Denver-based organization, and we're leveraging sports tournaments within our community to find a way to give back, and that's through either donations, either sports balls for local elementary schools, and we've been doing this for the past 8+ years, and every year is just a new era of different teachers that we get to help out. And this is special to us because we're coming into the classroom. Yeah. We're coming in to see a little bit more of how we can make a bigger impact. And it just starts with, helping out and understanding the need. So with that, just wanted to see if you can introduce yourself, a little bit more about yourself, and really how did you get here, right? Your educational journey, and your current position today.
Sure. Well, first of all, I think what you guys do is absolutely amazing. And teachers, I feel like a lot of times kind of have to scrap together a lot of materials, and, we're kind of on our own. So even just a little bit of donations, a little bit of help goes such a long, long way. So what you guys are doing with the community is so huge for our kiddos, and I just really, really appreciate what you guys do. And it's through sports, so that's just a perfect mix, because I'm really sporty too as well.
And could you just tell us a little bit about your name and then your classroom and what you dedicate yourself to
Absolutely.
today?
Yeah, so my name is Corinne Whittemore. I'm a special education teacher for autism at an elementary school called Butler Elementary at Fort Lupton, and I work with kids that have a ton of diverse needs. So some kids that are nonverbal, use talkers, are learning some basic life skills such as using the bathroom, using, just really basic like letters, numbers, just kind of learning how to be a student and a kid. And then there's other students that we're helping with reading, writing, comprehension, doing some math tests, testing. And then so it's kind of a big, large spectrum of kids, and it's just such a fantastic community, and I feel really lucky to be a part of it because they're just such awesome kids, and it just every day is a lot of fun with them. And then how I got into teaching, my mom is a teacher. She's also hard of hearing, so I kind of grew up going into her classroom and learning about her values, and it really inspired me to kind of go this route. And I really value kind of the social emotional aspect, because academics are super important, but also just kids learning how to be kids and be students, and learning how to make friends, and to if they have really big emotions, learn how to cope with them and go through it. So that's kind of what I'm really passionate about, and I'm lucky because my classroom I get to do a lot of that.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate that.
Sure.
What motivates you about being that? I know you touched upon a few items there, the values and just really helping out the community, but is there anything outside of that really motivates you as a teaching professional?
Yeah, I feel like just seeing a student from day one, and I'm really lucky, I get to see them year after year just grow so much and just be happy and excited for who they are, and grow into an independent kid, and just helping them along with that process, I feel like is just such an amazing thing that we can do for them.
That's awesome. What are some of the challenges you face in the classroom that the donations helped alleviate?
Yeah, and it was such a huge help, because especially in my classroom, a lot of those students that are nonverbal, do have some learning disabilities. They really benefit from manipulatives or visuals. Yeah, so even Velcro and laminating paper, things like that, so they can access the general education curriculum even better, and just having those accommodations and scaffolds for supporting them in their learning is huge.
That's awesome. How do you think students benefit the most from the donations outside of the classroom that they receive for future donations as well? Like, do you have a plan in place for any future donations as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And another thing too I was thinking about is donations with kids on the spectrum.
Right.
They really, really benefit from sensory things, so like swings or sensory tools, manipulatives.
Yeah.
So things like that really help them regulate, stay calm. So again, it's those kiddos, they really need some extra TLC, some extra materials that general education kids don't need as much. So.
And then just the last one here is, what would you say to our sponsors who participate in the Wiffle Cup Classic, and they, out there having some fun, just want to make sure that, just want to hear it from the teaching professionals as well. So.
My heart goes out to you guys. I know you guys have a great time with wiffle ball, and that's super fun. And just knowing that it's for such a great cause, these kids are truly so amazing, and they're making great strides with the help of your donations. Yeah. So I just wanted to thank you so much for giving us those donations, that they can have that little extra help in the classroom. So awesome. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.